Everyone, it's AJ Harper, and I've been avoiding doing this video. I don't have the right hair. The ring light's going to be in my eyes, but I'm just going to go ahead and get it done. Why have I been avoiding it? Because I am afraid to say out loud to a whole big group of people. I've told a few people, some of my author students and friends, but now I'm going to tell the world. I'm finally going to write a novel. I've written more than 100 nonfiction books. I've edited more than 100 novels, but I haven't written my own novel from scratch, from my own brain idea. And I've actually been thinking about it for almost 20 years. That's really, if you think that you've been waiting a really long time to start a project, I have you beat. I'll bet I have you beat. The origins of my novel idea started in February of 2003. And it was when I saved up all my pennies, because I didn't have many pennies then, to take my wife to the Rittenhouse Inn in Bayfield, Wisconsin. You should Google it, it's gorgeous. And then drive across the ice road to Madeline Island, which was one of the scariest things we ever did, because she really wanted to go to Madeline Island in the winter. She'd been every other season. And while we were staying at the Rittenhouse, I saw a magazine article about a group of women who used to vacation on a different island nearby. And I was struck by all the pictures, and the pictures started to form a story in my mind. And I saved that magazine and I kept it through move after move. And then I started to do research on the time and these women, and I started to think about other characters I had rolling around in my brain that were of this time, and I realized that I had a novel that centers around women who leave the confines of society and step into their true selves. So I actually love, back in the day when I was writing plays, I used pictures for inspiration all the time. I would go into antique shops and filter around and look for old pictures, old magazines, just something to get me going. And so modern technology means I can take pictures off the internet and turn them into a poster instead of needing my corkboard. So I'm going to show you, this is the inspiration. I'm not writing about these women per se, but it's just what inspired me to think about the novel I want to write. So I actually had this made last year, and I still haven't made any headway on it. Why am I telling you this? Because it's almost NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. And I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to try and knock out 50,000 words. They're going to be terrible words. It's just the beginning of this process for this book that I've been wanting to write for 20 years. But I'm going to do it because I want to have fun and I want to make progress. And because if we keep waiting, it's not going to get done. So I decided I thought I'd bring you all along for the ride, which I love to do. And I thought I would get Laura Stone, my dean of students, to actually finish her novel, which you can see in her video, which she plans to do. So what we've decided to do is create Word Battle 2022, where we're providing dispatches from the front of our own process. Me starting my novel finally after almost 20 years, and Laura finishing hers. And I hope that you'll join us in trying to make significant progress on whatever you've been trying to start or finish. There's no shame in waiting 20 years to start the thing. Nothing may come of this. I don't know. But it's time for me to find out. Don't you think it's time for me to find out? So I'm going to be sharing every single week with you advice about how to knock out a bunch of words in November, and then my experience plotting out how to get through those first 50,000 words, what I'm using as a strategy, the things I discover, how it's going with the story. I'm going to share all of that with you over the course of November. So if you want to sign up for this fun free thing we're doing, you are going to make so much progress before the year is out. And maybe it won't be 50,000 words. You can pick any number you want. I mean, Nano is 50,000, but that doesn't mean you have to do 50,000 for Word Battle 2022. It's just, let's do the thing that we've been wanting to do, and let's do it together. So I don't know what this is yet, but if you sign up for Word Battle 2022, maybe you'll be around when I figure it out. See you soon.